Good evening! How are you all? We're buzzing.
We are.
We're not going to mention it straight away, but we've got two announcements to make. One which we can't, which is a really, real biggie, but we can't talk about that one at the moment. Towards the start of the quiz, we'll let you in on the first announcement.
So look at all these people there. We've got hi lads, Wendy and Jeff from Stockport. Looking forward to the great quiz. We're looking forward to it as well, Wendy. Kathy Clark, good evening. Julia Hardy, happy Monday, that's very good. Tracy Ann, hello from Tracy, Charlie Kitching in southern Spain near Malaga. Lovely stuff.
He reads far quicker than I can. I couldn't even get there.
I'm a bit of a speed reader.
You are indeed.
Wow, look at that one.
What's that one?
Very nice.
Oh my word, that is different. I can't read it though, it's too small for me.
The Peace Heathens.
All right.
There they are, Bertie. That's you. Quiz is following on to Peace Heathens, then losing the will to quiz, and now back to the Peace Heathens, back to the will to quiz.
Okay.
I like it. You've managed to fit all of it on one line. Lovely. Cryptic Dingbats versus Under Over of Flags and Curtains. Right, bye. Hi, Michelle.
Yes.
Hi, Chrissy. Fiona and Simon in Nottingham, good evening.
Those of you who are with us on Friday, we're on wine tonight. We literally had 3 bottles of Hop House between us. It went straight to our heads, didn't it? So we're trying to keep a bit more semblance. The music tonight is exactly the same as we had on Friday. You all loved it, so I thought we'd give it a bigger audience.
Yeah, are we doing the... We haven't done the thing to the poll, have we?
Oh no, we've got to work out what...
We should work that out while we're waiting.
So we've got that. And we've got
the Kama Sutra. Children's TV. What else have we got in there? Film posters. That's a good one, I like that.
and that one.
There's a whole round.
Yeah. But that is an option. Oh, we could actually do one more round. Maybe we can do it that way.
Could do. The sheet is here for you, Hannes.
Our German friends are back after their holiday on the boat with the most adorable dog going called Effendi. I'm not a doggy person, but I knew Effendi when Effendi was a puppy, which was many moons ago. He's getting on a bit now.
Buenas tardes, amigos, from Derek in Spain.
Hello, Derek.
Liz Ann, hello, gentlemen. Hello, Liz. 30 says, it might be on one line, but the font is small. Yeah, that's all we need. Tiny. Oh, where's it gone? I'm looking at the wrong sheet. That would be why. Let's have a quick look at that sheet then while we're here.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. White monkeys are back. Good to see you again. Got a nice large amount tonight. We've got 43. Lovely.
John Barnett, I don't know what you're meaning about bet I do it doggy style. John Barnett is a fantastic drummer. Was in a band that charted a couple of times, and is now the drummer for Paul Draper, which is really good.
Hi, Fran. People Someone gets technical back after a brief hiatus. Good stuff. Good to see you again. Hello from Banbury from Helen. We've got Sharon Rogers with a dog and a finger and a dog. Is that a finger? Yeah.
God knows.
I think she's offended that you're not a dog person. As a surrogate child. A pitch around on serial killers for Freaky Fridays.
Put that in his fifth.
Okay.
Because we can do it each round. I'll put it up now. I think.
What?
So the Queen's Sunday, that's what it is.
I don't understand what you mean.
What questions in between those two? That'll do.
Right, okay.
We're just getting your poll sorted.
Alright.
And it is live for Friday. Choose your...
Okay, so if you weren't here a couple of weeks ago, we did have a way for you to vote live on the stream, but a lot of people couldn't see it for various reasons. So we decided to go with a service called Straw Poll. So I'll pin the link to the Straw Poll in the comments there, and you can go on there and do your vote for it on there. If you don't know, it's an elimination round, so the least popular of the choices gets eliminated until it's a head-to-head round.
As a fail round.
Indeed. Right. Mr. and Mrs. Boat are out with us tonight. It's her birthday, so short on numbers. Oh, happy birthday to Mrs. Boat.
Oh.
Yo from the Joneses. Mary,
Yo from the Stacks.
Oh, yo from the stack. Mary, I shall put your scores in for you. Scary Max. There we go. 12. So there you go. There is the straw poll. I will pin it there. That's the first round. So all you have to do is vote for which one you want on there. The one with the least amount of votes will get eliminated.
Nobody's voted yet. Okay, I think we better get underway.
Okie dokie.
As I said, we have got 2 announcements to make. One we can't as yet. Another one will be shortly. And go to the video. First of all, I can have the doofa. Thank you. The other week, when I was trying to get my Zoob YouTube channel up, I did ask you all, could you just subscribe to it temporarily, just so I could actually name it? You have to wait 30 days, but you need 100 subscribers. A good friend of mine, and she plays the quiz each week, is Jack Mitrich, and she has now created Happy Yogis. So we're going to put a link in the live feed for you. And if you could actually, those of you who would, go on there, just subscribe to the channel. It's just so she can get to name it in about 26 days now. And then if she's got 100 people, she can rename it so she can call it Happy Yogis rather than a load of just gobbledygook letters and numbers. So that would be really helpful to her if you could possibly do that. Okay, we're going to go from the video straight into the intro because we've got things to do while that's running. So our video is from Firm Favourites here. It is Stanley's, and they've done a version of A Better Life in isolation. So they've done it in lockdown using weird and wonderful instruments as well as the normal guitars. Watch out for the steam iron. This is Stanley's and A Better Life.
There is a man I know who lives on Standard Road. He does not like it there, caged in an old armchair. Where did the old dreams die and dust became the forefront of his life? In a better life. of his to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them, takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
And as always, our thanks to Rats for allowing us to use their music. Excuse me. As I said on Friday, they've got a new EP coming out. Been speaking to their manager, and we're going to get play of all the tracks on that, which I'm going to do in a single quiz on that side of things.
If you're having trouble clicking the options on the poll, make sure you have clicked the thing that says I'm not a robot. I am not a number, sort of thing. Just in case.
So
it might not be apparent on your phone.
Okay. Announcements. I'm surprised. No, can we actually see the thing?
Mm-hmm.
No one's actually commented on it.
Well, they wouldn't anyway. No,
you wouldn't pick it up. Date for your diaries. Wednesday, August the 5th. We are back at the Station Pub in Hove. We're taking over the whole pub. We're still sorting out all the logistics of it. But we are back at the station Wednesday, the 5th of August.
There'll be more details on the Facebook page, and we'll get more info to you when we have the info ourselves as well.
All tables will be booked directly with us and not the pub, just because of the way we're actually doing this.
Yeah, we are going to be obeying the full extent of the government regulations, which means a reduced amount of people, but it will be a first come, first serve, more of an exclusive shindig. But we'll let you know about that further down the line.
Yeah, we've got limited tables available to us, but the whole pub will be purely quiz.
Yes.
So we've got a lot to sort out in the meantime.
Mm-hmm. Not that anyone's going to be able to see it. We're just going to be rushing behind the scenes. Right.
You've got an announcement of your own to make.
Yes, I do. Also for Wednesday, happy 10th birthday to Jenna, who's going to be 10 on Wednesday. So very happy birthday. Hope you're watching, and I hope you get all the presents that you want as well. Okay.
We're asking for the score sheet again as well. We should do that for you. While he's doing that, we are on the PayPal scheme. If you can help us out, it works brilliantly for us. If you can't, give us a share. Invite friends along to the quizzes.
Yeah, as we always say, any donation, big or small, really does help us. So thank you so much if you do as well.
Right. I think we should go into round one.
I think we probably should as well.
Eric, I've just done the announcement.
Just happened just now.
We've just announced it, Eric.
Yeah, and we put the link to the actual event as well. So I'll put it there.
So Eric is the manager at the station.
I'm not sure I can cope with real people. It'll be weird. Right, so
this round it begins with the letter O, and it begins with the letter O for
this round only, and that means you as well, sir. So the letter O for this round only.
That's the letter O, Alvin. Right.
Alvin.
Buenos Aires Martins will be there on the 5th of August. Fantastic.
We are limited. I will explain probably next week how we're doing the tables, but it is not your usual thing. You're booking a whole table, not 2 or 3 people, etc. Okay, we've got a slight issue with that one.
None of them are at the correct thing.
All right, well, we can do that in the meantime, can't we?
Right then.
Here we go.
I'm going to do evens.
Trying to find it. There's going to be one in there. Have you been playing with my voice?
No, or not? Go. Go.
Yes. I'm getting violent
Go!
again. Manchester United play their home games at which ground? Question 1. Like that, is it? All right.
So all the answers begin with the letter O for this round only. That's
this round only.
we will still be in the Facebook. As of now, we're not sure how we're going to do that in the future, but we are going to try and make sure we can do that.
We'll keep the virtual quizzes going for as long as we possibly can. It'll eventually come down to what money we get in on the night, to be honest, whether we can make enough to, as we would normally get in a pub. Even then, it's all weird at the moment. Question 2.
Number 2. What was the code name for the D-Day landings? Operation what?
Remember, it begins with the letter O.
Yeah, so you can't just have a point for operation because I've already given you the answer in the question. So look at those votes as they are at the moment. Ooh, the one at the bottom with 9% of the votes is Famous Killers. It's still top for kids' TV and film posters. So we'll see how you go in the next few minutes.
Yeah, they're not going for the risque questions round.
I'm a bit risque at that one as well. I wouldn't know what to do. You've got an idea in your head, it sounds like, but I don't know what you're on
I
about.
got all our naughty questions. All our rude ones.
Don't forget, children watch this as well.
Question 3. What word comes before work, wind, and time? What word comes before work, wind, and time?
Moving on. Number 4. Number 4, what is the birthstone for the month of October? So what is the birthstone for the month of October? I don't know.
That was weird.
I just don't know any stones.
You just went, yeah, but it's a bit freaky.
Why?
Just the way you did it. It's been one of those days again.
Always is in this house.
Question number 5. The fourth, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not even going to be able to pronounce it now. The fourth Pirates of the Caribbean film was released in 2011. What was its subtitle? Could be wind, it could be wind. Number 3.
We are giving you nothing. No hints.
Number 6.
Number 6. Ooh, I like this one. Number 6. What O are typically a small group of members who run a country, a term used especially in Russia. So what O are typically a small group of members who run a country, a term used especially in Russia. We've had to close our windows today because it was very loud outside. So unfortunately we're going to get very warm in here. Normally we have the window open, people do remark if you can hear the seagulls, but tonight we're going to have the windows fully closed. Question number 5. Oh my god, I can't believe we're still making these. They're making a new one now, which is an all-female led Pirates of the Caribbean.
He's not in it?
No, because he got tarnished by in the news for being a wife beater, and it ended up he wasn't actually guilty of anything.
Well, he's actually taking the son to court at the moment. Question number 7. Which baddie did James Bond face in Goldfinger? The one that begins with the letter O. Because there's more than one.
And this round starts with O, so vis-a-vis, you must have your answer start with O. Caribbean. Beangate.
Oh, God.
Of all the words I thought you'd get wrong, the Caribbean is not one of them.
I actually stumbled over it because I'm thinking, I haven't found the bad one yet.
Moving on, number 8. The poll is pinned at the top, Fran. I'll give you a comment as well. Reply to you on there. There you go. If you haven't seen it, that's it. A few more minutes for the poll. Moving on, number 8. Number 8. Who played Ellie Miller in Broadchurch? So number 8. Who played Ellie Miller in Broadchurch? We're very quiet tonight.
Are we?
Oh.
We'll turn it up then.
No one's ever described Mark as quiet before.
That's usually because of the alcohol.
Yeah, if you were here on Friday, lest we forget the...
We shall... Kathy Clark, you've gone down in my estimation on that one.
Number 9.
Number 9, moving swiftly on. What is Dan Brown's latest book in the popular Robert Langdon series? Don't give her a laugh.
I had to.
I'll give her a frown. If I can find it. All right, calm down, the lot of you. We don't want that repeating.
Finally, number 10.
Before number 10, let's see if Alex can read out this question without going into a rant that he usually does.
Which sport combines cross-country running with mat breeding? 2 of the most boring things combined. Why would you do it?
I've never heard him do that question without going into this rant that it's so boring. Oh dear.
Anyway. Right.
So that is your 10. Now we go on to... So onto our marathon question, and slightly different this week. It is on 6 sixes. So I'll show you the first one. Going clockwise, you need to work out what the letter goes into the green segment to make a 6-letter word. So basically, you've got to work out where it starts at, and then it goes round in a clockwise direction to make a 6-letter word, and that will give you your letter for the green section that's in white. And there are 6 of them. And if you take all of those 6 letters that are the mystery letters, they also turn into a word as well. So we want 7 answers off you for this one. So if you've got a pen and paper, write them down.
Or you can screenshot the video.
Or screenshot the video. Yolanda's with you on number 10 on Orienting. Oops.
So the letter is different for each one.
The letter is different from each one. It will start in different sections. It could start on the green section. It could start on the blue, the red, etc., etc. So 6 different words. And then when you've got all 6, put them in an anagram and come up with a 7th word of 6 letters. So you might want to write those down or take a screenshot.
Right. Well, that's on there. We'll go into the recap then. I'm going to give an extra second for it.
It is. We have put it into the recap on the first one. I'm going to play the first song twice, and the first song is "Your Way" by a Rochdale band for all our Rochdale people, called Vonum. And there's something about this band I really, really like. I love this track. So we're going to play it through twice because you get to see the marathon question, which is why we speeded up with round 1 a little bit. And here are your questions.
And here is the audio, if I can find it. Here we go.
She's doing just fine. From the back to the front and everything between, I can tell by the walk she knows what I mean. In her ways, like crazy thinking ways. See a girl who's finally my type. Look at her, I think, yeah, she's alright. From the back to the front and everything between, I can tell by the walk she knows what I mean.
Right.
I don't know. Oh, there we are. Hello, guys.
We tried to get back in there, it wouldn't bring us in. It's quite clear from the poll, it's so massively behind. Famous Killers is not going through to the next round. So we're going to quickly set up the next round for you and then put the new poll up for you. And on screen is your 6 sixes. So remember, you're going in a clockwise direction all the time for each of them.
Taking back to the start. She was just my friend, now she stole my heart. She's the best damn girl that I've ever seen.
And we've just got that, and that is now live. Let's give you the link to it.
In her ways. The way she smiles makes my day.
Yeah, Joe, I had a typo on that. We played it twice on Friday, and I just had a typo on the screen. It is Vonum. Rochdale band, and I really like this track.
There we go. Round 2's elimination poll is now live for you.
Demographic?
everything between. I can tell by the watch, you knows what I mean. In your ways.
We do seem to have people talking on our YouTube.
We cleared that off.
Yes.
Give it time for the left, yeah, swing to the right, all night. Kick your legs, shake your head. Don't come on, start to play. Give it time for the left, yeah, swing to the right, all night.
Sorry, normally on the YouTube channel we do not allow people to talk.
Because they usually give answers away or are
Or
rude.
they spam it like someone had done there. They've done about 4,000 comments typing letters in randomly. If you do want to talk to us, you can always talk on our Facebook. It's a lot less anonymous as well.
Now, I'm using the same music as Friday, Joe. You were all commenting that you really liked it. For those of you who like Stanley's, please go on their page and say you love the isolation video. It makes a difference to them. It really does. Paul, once you've got all 6 letters, the 6 green letters, you then basically turn them into a 6-letter word. It's an anagram.
Whoops. Just completely got rid of all of our tabs. Oh God, I really hope we're still live. Sorry guys, if you are, you're gonna watch me scrambling now for a second.
What have you done?
I got rid of everything. Oh no.
Are we on Caster?
Yeah, we're live, it's fine. I just closed everything down, so if you're talking, I can't currently see. Sorry guys. Whoops. That's never happened before.
We are live, aren't we?
Yes.
Let me see if I can see.
We're live, it's fine.
Well, quite a few people seem to have got the marathon already. Not much of a marathon then, was it?
Yeah. Some weeks it's too hard, some weeks it's just right, it seems. What's down there?
Right.
It was a mute. There we go. Sorry. Sorry about all that. That was What's the grey letter under the live sign? I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, must be a live under the... If you're meaning the top left-hand corner, the top left-hand corner is a T if it's saying live and hiding it from you.
Yeah, sorry, it's a T. You might just have the word live stuck there because it's part of the video.
Yeah.
Okay, right. We get on with round number 2, the answers and round number 2?
I think so.
Yeah. Don't forget as well, the first person to guess our fake team name also gets a bonus point. So if you guess the fake team name, you get a bonus point. Okie dokie. That's it up there.
Just having conversations on Twitter with a very well-known Radio 1 disc jockey.
Oh, Mr. Name Drop.
I know, it's getting a bit mental come September.
Okay, so I'll do the answers to this one and then the answers to round 3, so you do 2 and 4.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so 2 points for all of these then, please. Eat yourself with an espresso martini. Oh, I think that's one of Mark's favourites, isn't it, as well?
Mm.
The marathon, an anagram from the letters, yes, Mary.
So you have 7 words in total.
And yeah, they're all anagrams. Right, here we go then. Off with the answers. So number 1, Manchester United play home games at Old Trafford. Of course, it's Old Trafford for number 1. Number 2, the code name for the D-Day landings was Operation Overlord. Overlord for number 2.
I'll just proceed the bottle. There you go.
So currently, kids' TV, flags, and movie posters. Oh, movie posters hasn't got any votes yet. Oh. It's all heating up. Okay. Moving on, at number 3, what word comes before work, wind, and time? It is...
Over.
Or over.
Over. And we will be doing the money pot when we go back into the pub. But we will be doing it virtually. We'll explain on the day.
So number 4, what O is the birthstone for the month of October? It is Opal. Opal for number
Sorry, I
4.
missed that one, didn't I?
You did. Once again, the straw poll is there, in case you haven't seen it. Get rid of the R, actually, and that will give you the votes. The R is for the result. So we'll go back and do that again. Boop, boop. Pop that there. Pop, bam. Done. There you go. If you want to click that, it will tell you. Trappist Roquefort for number 8. Ooh. Was that the name of the beer? Number 5, the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean film was released in 2011. Its subtitle was On Stranger Tides. On Stranger Tides, number 5. Number 6, what O are typically a small group of members who run a country, a term used in Russia. They are oligarchs. Oligarchs for number 6.
Sounds like a Doctor Who enemy.
The oligarch. Number 7, which baddie did James Bond face in Goldfinger? It was Oddjob. Oddjob for number 7. As he was parodied in Austin Powers, the guy who throws a shoe.
Does he?
Number 8, who played Ellie Miller in Broadchurch? You was pointing out it's not a real name, but it's only the stage name that starts with an O. It is Olivia Colman. Oscar winner Olivia Colman.
Well, I don't know her about under any other name.
No.
She was funny when she was playing the Queen. What was that winning? What was that called?
The Favourite?
The Favourite. That's a good film. Enjoyed that.
And that's what she won the Oscar for. Number 9, what O is Dan Brown's latest book in the popular Robert Langdon series? Last released in 2017. It is Origin. Yeah, Goldfinger, the name is Auric Goldfinger. Auric as in AU as in gold, so it doesn't start with an O. Old Lady's Chest for number 5 instead of the On Stranger Tides. And finally at number 10, which sport combines cross-country running with map reading? It is orienteering, if you didn't hear it from him first.
All right, I messed up.
Indeed. I don't know why you do that. Cross-country running is boring as hell, and map reading is boring as hell. Put them together, you have a trifecta of crap. Right.
We have children watching, Alex.
I know. She was in The Crown as well, yes. The reason she won the Oscar was for The Favourite. Okay.
I thought it was bonkersly funny.
There you go. Round number 2 is fruity.
It's fruity. There is a fruit in every single answer.
They're not always to do with fruits, but there is a fruit in every
Sure,
answer.
you're giving it away. There is a fruit in every answer.
That was the whole point of the round, is that they don't pertain to fruits, they have a fruit in the answer. Okay, I'm going to do odds. Okay, number 1. Which fruit is used to make Calvados? So number 1, which fruit is used to make Calvados?
I'm trying to work out what the bad one is. I can't see it. Oh, incidentally, no one's picked up on the fake team name in the score grid for 1 point.
So the fake team name, don't forget, guys.
And question 2. What was the name of Prince's 1985 hit that might be of interest to a French milliner?
Just the two of us got a full round. A nice one, Judith. Stephen got 16. Kathy got 17. 16 for Quiz Face. Yolanda was always last in cross country, as was I. Although I was quicker than all the other kids who stood at the back, went into the bush and smoked cigarettes. I was always faster than those, at least.
I don't get that.
You don't get what?
That comment.
Ah.
Question number 3, which is you.
Number 3. Which symbol of victory can be used to say something to show that you want to end a disagreement with someone? The Expandables is not the fake team name. Gig Buddies is not the fake team name. No, Gig Buddies is our friend Fran. Cross country was torture, yeah.
Question number 4. Which fruit is used in making Melba sauce? Which fruit is used in making Melba sauce?
Fire breathing rubber ducks are not the fake team name. Luke said Pedant's Corner. Calvados often contains 2 fruits. The second is often added to impart sweetness.
We're going with the main fruit then.
Gentleman's Relish, no. They're not the fake team name. That's our good friend Brian. TYQ fake team name, no.
I'm doing well again. I'm doing really well with these team names last 3 weeks.
Virtual Insanity, no. That's what the comment was.
Ah, I get you. We've fun water for a bit now.
You can tell I'm marking with these questions. Oh dear. Number 5. Number 5. Which sedimentary rock is mainly composed of calcium carbonate? I mean, really.
All right, that was my question.
This was your round, to be fair.
It was my round.
You were quite excited for this.
Mm.
It is good. It is good. It's just at the same time.
All right.
Team 25. No, they're not the fake team name.
Stop giving it away. Question number 6. What fruit referenced phrase... God, that's a mouthful, isn't it? What fruit referenced phrase means bottom heavy?
You do well on that. The Inquisitions are not the fake team name. Again, once again, TYQ are not a fake team name. Although I'd like to know what TYQ actually means, by the way.
How Are You, Brian is not the fake team name. Well, we might as well start. It's getting warm in here.
It is.
Question number 7.
Number 7. What I is prosecution of a public official by the state? So what I is prosecution of a public official by the state. Pickled eggs are not the fake team.
I'm doing really well.
Number 5 is definitely to do with fruit.
Amy Jo, there is a fruit in every answer. There is fruit in every answer. Question number 8.
There's money in the banana stand.
If you say so. Which fictional character is portrayed by English comedian Lee Francis?
Scary Mags are not the fake team name. TYQ as in IQ, I was in a rush. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Scary Mags is Mary's team, as in Mary's the one who always seems to be shouting at us. Amy Jo, that's fine. Like we said, there's always an answer. The answer always has a fruit inside. The Indoor Boaters, no. They're not the fake team name. Number 9. Number 9, Penny Lane was one song and a double A-side single released by the Beatles. What was the other? So don't forget, there's a fruit in the answer. So Penny Lane was one song and a double A-side single released by the Beatles. What was the other?
That should say on a double A-side single, not and. That's me typing things wrong again.
So Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks are not the fake team name. Charlie Grant got my Arrested Development shout there. Amy Jo worked it out, yay, good.
So Penny Lane was one song on a double A-side single released by the Beatles. What was the other side?
It was a complete Ron Burgundy. I will read whatever's in front of me. So, Team 35 are not the fake team name. They're another team that always gets said they're the fake team.
I think we've had the longest.
It might have been.
Potentially, Liz, you can have the same fruit twice. I don't know if we have.
Yeah, there are no restrictions on that.
But there's no restriction. You can have the same answer in any round.
Unless we say otherwise.
Unless we say it only appears once, it can appear, the same answer can appear twice in a single round.
You're right there.
No, I lost my voice a bit.
See about the single round. And finally, number 10 for you.
Why is this hard?
No, I'm just laughing at the fact you ran out of breath talking.
Which O was an infamous agent in the Vietnam War? Which O was an infamous agent in the Vietnam War?
Fake team inquisitive? No.
I think if they don't get it in the next 2 minutes, we don't give any points for it.
Oh, that's not nice. Someone's going to get it eventually. Just making sure I can see our other stream. There we go. I can get to it on YouTube very well. I can't get back to it on Facebook properly.
Right.
Fleurs Dolly, no, they're not the fake team name. Charlie Lockdown Factory, no. Glorious Sons of York, no. So here we go again. Puking Cats, no.
No, they're a real team.
Mary says number 5, really? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Here come your 6 again. We'll leave it.
It's a fake team name in a white font so we can't see it. No. No, it's not. Wise Monkeys, no. Friends of Kilo, no. Steve West Sussex, no, that's you.
Oh, dear.
Fake team, fake phone chips and friends. Oh no, that's my team. I think people are having a bit of an identity crisis tonight.
Should we check that it hasn't been overwritten?
Let's have a quick look. Nope, still there. No, TYQ was the man in a rush to do IQ. That's all we remember. Sir William, sorry I was late tonight. I was on a hedgehog rescue mission.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I remember doing that once at one of my pubs I did a quiz at. Someone asked me to say something on the microphone, you know, and
It is not the fire-breathing rubber ducks.
the fruits don't start with a no. Not intentionally, anyway.
Liz, you behave yourself, girl.
Yeah, basically, I was at a pub quiz once, and you know, people say, like, can you announce on the microphone, like, your car's blocking my way, or has anyone lost a purse? I actually got told by the management to say, does anybody lost a guinea pig? We found one in the pub garden. To which I went, are you actually serious? He went, yeah. Yep. Photo finish and not the fake team name. Virtual Insanity is not the fake team name. Does the fake team name start with an O? No, they do not, Derek. There's a clue. Of all the things, it doesn't start with an O.
Okay, next up is Max Palmer with a song called Game Show. Do let us know whether you like this one. Should pop that on. It's his new single.
Virtual Insanity, no. Sometimes we do get sent messages rather than seeing it in the chat, so make sure you are writing in the chat rather than sending us messages, otherwise it's very hard for me to go back and forth in our inbox. Do you want to have a wash? No. Scary Mags? No, they're not the fake team name.
I was asking where the list is.
Bone Chimps and Friends? No. Indoor Boaters? No. We're doing very well tonight.
And you've got 1 minute only on the poll. You need to get your poll in with 1 minute to go.
There's a score sheet for you, and have a quick look at that poll. In the lead currently, it is Kids TV and neck and neck for flags and movie posters. Really? Flags and movie posters?
And risque questions are only one behind. So it is really, really close.
Something cool like movie posters. Flags. That's democracy for you. Fake team, the Byrons. Ding, ding, ding. Rod Birtles, you are correct. We are the Byrons. We are the Byrons. Well done to you. That is our fake team name.
And it literally took me all of 3 seconds to come up with a name. It just came into my head.
Well done.
My breathing's a bit weird tonight, as you've pointed out.
Yeah, this one time at band camp.
Everyone's frightened. There's Byrons in now.
Sorry, Derek, you're a little bit late on that comment for the Byrons. Unfortunately, due to the circumstance of it, it might have been a delay or it might have been something else. But it was the Byrons first. It was guessed by Rod Birtles.
Benjamin, they say similar things about you.
Woo!
This Sunday, I start my afternoon tea at 4 properly. So at 4 o'clock on Sunday, it'll be live on YouTube.
It'll be live.
On the Zoob YouTube, the Zoob Facebook page, my Facebook page, and also to get us a bit of numbers, we're also going to throw it up on the Quiz Actually page as well.
Right.
Assuming we get it all to work this time.
Okay, I think that's it for the poll.
Yeah.
So, the one that's been eliminated, thankfully, was flags.
Flags have gone.
So, flags have gone. It's Kids TV, movie posters, and risque questions next. So, Kids TV, movie posters, and risque questions. There we go. Create the poll, and it's up. There we go. Pop that off. Get rid of the comment there. I've got rid of the comments for 2 seconds. I need to see what all this chatter's about now.
Yes, there's some like OCD stuff, and
You seem to have missed it. I pinned the comment there. That's the straw polls, but now up live for you. The third round. Yes, there we go. They've got 5 is a fruit. They all have a fruit in the answer. That is what we said.
all the answers contain fruit, is what we said.
Okay, it's time to get on with the answers, and then on to round 3.
Okay. Is that possible to move that slightly in my way, though?
One sec. Yeah, it's okay. Not really.
No, we've gone white again.
Oh. One day we'll learn. There we go.
There we go. Fruity answers. Oh. Are we right?
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh. I'm looking at the slight delay version. Okay, let's go through the answers then. Calvados is primarily made with apples, Prince's hit that might be of interest to a French milliner was Raspberry Beret. That one's a bit weird.
Yeah, it fit earlier. Raspberry Beret.
But it is Raspberry Beret. Great track. One of the ones that tends not to get played. The symbol of victory that can be used to say something to show that you want to end a disagreement with someone is giving out the olive branch, handing out the olive branch. Number 4. Did I catch you out?
The marathon question is also an anagram.
Yeah, you just because I can see it up there. You take the 6 letters that you've got from the 6 sixes. So all those extra letters that you put in instead of a question mark, you then change those into another 6-letter word. So you've got 7 6-letter words to finish with. Okay. Did I catch you out on this? Peach Melba is the fruit that is used in the dish, but the actual sauce for peach Melba is made from raspberries. And I have no idea why it's done that.
I know, it was perfectly fine the other day.
It's fine when I did it, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, I did it for me as well.
So it's raspberries is used for the sauce, not peach.
Sorry that there's the text is on 2 lines. It wasn't earlier, I don't know why it's doing it now.
The sedimentary rock, mainly composed of calcium carbonate, is limestone. Limestone. I did say there was a fruit in the answer. We may have played with it a little bit. Number 6. The fruit reference phrase meaning bottom heavy is pear-shaped.
Just like these text answers have come up a bit pear-shaped.
They have gone a bit pear-shaped tonight, haven't they? Similarly, the I, which is a prosecution of an public official by the state, is impeachment. Impeachment. I think I don't have your font and I've changed it, that's why. Fictional character played by Lee Francis is the bonkers Keith Lemon. Penny Lanos was on one side of the A side, the other side was Strawberry Fields Forever.
It looks terrible, that. I'm so sorry, guys.
Which O was an infamous agent in the Vietnam War? It wasn't a person. It was a chemical they used to spray them with. It was Agent Orange. Nasty stuff. I think it's actually physically banned now, isn't it?
Yeah. The apostrophe doesn't show up for some reason. There isn't an apostrophe in the font database for that particular font. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm going too fast, aren't I? On to the next round.
There we go. So it is the return of those movie Invisibles. It was asked for, and we have obliged. So once again, you're going to get 10 pictures of films with the fleshy bits removed, which was mentioned by someone a few weeks ago. All you have to do is guess the film.
That was what you all decided you wanted this name of this round to be. Films with the fleshy bits removed.
There we go.
So basically, if you give us the correct film, you get 2 points. If it's part of a franchise, we'll give you 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Agent Orange is also Putin's official name for Trump. Now. Palm leaf for 3. Is a palm leaf used for a symbol of victory?
It might be, but to actually... the other part of the question is obviously olive branch. You offer them an olive branch when you want to try and bring a disagreement to an end.
Andrew Gilbert asking for the fake team name. We've already revealed it to be the Byrons. You might be a little bit late. You might have missed it. Okay, here we go. Nice, easy one to start you off with. What film's that?
From 1939. We even give you the years, you see.
I'm thinking of taking the years out. I think it might give it away too much sometimes.
Do you want the years? Just say years yes, years no.
Yeah. If you think it's too much of a giveaway, just type years no if you don't want to see the years next to it, and type years yes if you do.
But hold on until you've got to about number 6 at least, because some are easier than others. Let's go to number 2.
For the film round, it's 2 points for every answer.
All the questions are worth 2 points each, apart from the marathon round, which I'll explain when we come to the marking of that at the end.
Number 2.
Is that one? What film is that?
We're just seeing some comments coming in now. Must be drunk. It took me ages to open this bottle of gin.
Everyone's saying years yes, so we'll take it as years yes.
We might go for a couple of more trickier ones that might be useful.
Oh, we
for
won't.
you.
You asked them, they've said years yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying, sometimes it might be a bit of a giveaway. No, Andrew, they don't begin with O. All right, we'll keep the years on then, guys. I'm a bit...
You know your films too much, that's the thing.
I was about to say that. All right, moving on, number 3.
The ones we discard, and he says, everyone will know that. And I say, well, I've got no clue at all. What's that one? 1968.
Thank you for your feedback, guys. I will keep the years on. It seems that you do want them on. Absolutely fine.
Just get my own back for you pressing that button on me. Making me sound like Alvin.
Oh, you got told, did you?
No, it was obvious from what they were all saying on the screen. But you've just confirmed it now, thank you.
All right, number 4, here we go. From 1996.
I've just seen you wiping your eye. It's rather weird. We've literally got 2 versions. The one that is actually currently live, which we send out, which is at least 15 seconds before you see it, and then up to another 40 seconds on top of that. And then we've got our own live version as well, which is quite bizarre, seeing yourself after the event. Number 5. Ooh, what is this from 2018?
Stephen Wilcox says 4 best film ever. It is good. It's a classic.
Because I want to.
Right.
You know what I'm going to say anyway.
Number
6.
Number 6. Number 6. Which one's this one? From 1994.
Even I knew this one.
So that's what he's saying there is if you don't get it, you're an idiot. No, I'm only kidding.
You're really bullshit tonight.
All right. Kids TV is in the lead with 58% of the vote. Risque Question have 25, and Movie Horses have 17. Keep on voting, guys. Stop doing that.
So the only way I can get up is to lean forward. Because we've got the screen is literally on our backs here. So the only way I can actually get up is to lean forward.
But it is kind of terrifying if I just stood here all of a sudden you just go like that. It's a bit weird. Right, moving on. Number 7.
This is number 7. Oh, I like this one. I think could be tricky for some people. We shall see.
I wasn't staring longingly into Mark's lap, Bertie. He was writing something down. Number 7 from 1983. What film is that? Something you should not ask, but I say yes, Paul. Think before you speak. That's something we should all think about.
All right.
So don't forget to keep voting on that poll. Ooh.
Oh, there's changes happening.
It's neck and neck for Risque Questions and movie posters. Kids TV is in the lead by another 10 votes.
But it's lost a percentage.
That's
Indeed. Number 8. Is this one? What could that be? Bertie, I don't think there's anything you wouldn't ask. We live in fear.
Indeed. Moving on at number 9. Ooh, this one might be a tricky one. Number 9 from 2019. What film is that?
I didn't have a clue. But he reckons you'll know it, so we shall see. That's really weird with that being about 40 seconds behind in front of us.
See, Lawrence says, yeah, he got one with a question mark. Yeah, he got one. Can't get to the new poll, only the round 2 poll. No. Just put that in there again for you. 50, yep. It is pinned to the top, Anna. I'm not sure why you can't see it, but I will post it to you directly on there. There you go, Anna. And finally, number 10. From 1980.
It's a bit blue.
It's a bit blue? Okay.
I just noticed it's very blue.
Right. Okie dokie. So let's move on now, once again, to your marathon, which I think quite a lot of you have got now.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit trickier than it was. Everyone came, well, not quite a number of people said they'd go it straight away. So we shall see.
So once again, each of the green letters has been removed, replaced with a question mark. You need to guess the letter, and then each of those letters then makes another anagram.
No, they're not anagrams. They're literally, you go clockwise.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I said the green letters then make an anagram.
All right, calm down.
Poll can't be reached. I'm not quite sure why you can't, and I've just double checked on ours and I can reach it again. Oh, she said thanks, voted now. Liz says poll can't be reached, sorry.
We've tried it.
We have refreshed it on our page and we can still see it. Make sure you do click I'm not a robot on there as well. I know it sounds obvious, but you might have missed it. Okay. Intermission time.
I'm going to have that seat next week. This is sore. I'm sat on a stool with a marble cushion on it. A lumpy marble cushion at that. Okay, another one that went down an absolute treat on Friday. This is Electrify by the Capollos. And these guys gave us a lot of social media feed and retweets on this. So thank you guys.
Oh, I did say another anagram. I do apologise.
Ha.
I thought it was quite obvious.
No, all the circles themselves, you just go choose a starting point, and then it's basically clockwise, or from your point of view that way. And then once you've got those 6 letters left, you then use those to make another word, 6-letter word.
And those letters are an anagram.
And that's the anagram. You use the anagram of all the question marks.
Alex is not a robot.
You don't have one, do you?
No.
Smug mode cancel.
I am not a robot.
Yes,
or
he is.
am I?
Yes, he is. You took it off when I spoke, didn't you?
I did. Anagram gate.
And for those of you who are into your music, the Music Venues Trust are raffling off a handmade guitar. If you just go to the Music Venues Trust page on Facebook, you'll see it on there. It is a mega guitar, and I think the tickets are just £5, and it's just going to be done as a raffle. It goes to Protecting Venues. What?
For some reason the music hasn't been playing.
We'll start again.
It's fine. That was just so I could do my robot impression. I didn't want any music to distract you guys. It's okay. I think a lot of people said they did awful on that round, so maybe a longer recap might be what you need. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah, we're ahead of ourselves now.
Our usual time for finishing is 9:30. Give or take 5 or 10 minutes anyway.
Right, so you've got 30 seconds left, and then we're going to change the vote over.
So Kids TV is in the lead next to Risque Questions, and then it's Movie Posters. So if you haven't voted, vote now. Only 50 of you have voted. How many points for the puzzle round? 1 point.
I'll explain it when we get to the scoring of it.
So yeah, Matt will explain when we get to the score.
Otherwise it'll get confusing. Just let's wait till we get there.
Paul says he rocks that round. Good stuff. So I like to hear. Again, if you enjoyed the round, whether you did well or not, it's not really important to us.
What do you mean apparently you've already voted but you forgot? Did you forget? Yes, I did mean to move it in the wrong place. Should we just move out of the way for a second? Can you click us off?
We're here, just not visible.
We can come back on then until it comes back on again. We just hit. I put the band name in the wrong place. So we'll when it comes round again, we'll take that off.
And he says he's old, Mark, 40 and 8 months.
Yeah. I'll be like that when I get there. What do you say? What do you say, Willis? Hmm?
Show a button that removes the fleshy part from your screen and we can see. Yeah. Just get rid of our faces for a second. Just wear like green screen masks. Just sit there all night with just no head.
But if on Facebook, it literally is the Capollos. So basically like that, but all in one word.
THECAPOLLOS. The Capollos. Capollos?
Capollos, I would imagine.
Double L normally is a year. So Capollos,
No, I think they're English and
if they're a Portuguese band.
they're not. They're
Are they
British.
not Portuguese? Okay. Right then,
On to the answers.
on to the answers. Donated to the Cushion Fund. Thank you, Sue.
Yes, thank you to anybody who's donated. It really does make a difference to us.
Yeah, thanks to your initial donations, we managed to get the entire setup. You see, the camera, the microphone, the green screen. Your donations really did help.
Yeah, and actually to stream both on Facebook and on YouTube, we actually have to go through a third party and pay them to allow us to stream on both. Otherwise, Facebook doesn't let you. It's very bizarre.
So again, the mounting costs, and you guys really have helped to alleviate some of that as well. So we are eternally thankful for everyone who's donated in the past few weeks. And if you still can, we would still much appreciate it. Again, as always, if you can't afford to, then just to share our page, tell your friends, tell your local groups, things like that would really help as well.
Yeah.
Because the more people that see our page, the more likely we are to get advertising revenue, which then also helps to pay for the things like that as well.
Not that we're anywhere near that yet.
Not that we're anywhere near that, but no. Okay, on with the answers. All right, so that one there, the nice easy one, the earliest one of the lot. That one was, of course, The Wizard of Oz. It's not coming up because we've not done that thing again. There we go. Bish,
I was
bosh,
going to say
bash.
that. I'm going to say that looked really weird. Number one is The Wizard of Oz.
Number two, that one was the first outing of the Cape Crusader on film. It was Batman. Obviously, not counting the Adam West miniature film. Donated to the Shark Fund. Number
Thank you,
three.
Michelle.
Number three, that one was, of course, Yellow Submarine. Yellow Submarine for number three.
By the Beatles.
Number four, fantastic film, star-studded cast. It was another Tim Burton film. It was Mars Attacks. Mars Attacks, number four. Number five.
No, put it up first. Is Bohemian Rhapsody. There's a great bit on YouTube where they've literally split the screen between the original Live Aid and the film, and the left and right channels is the different vocals that you can hear, and it just shows how close they actually got it from the original on there. If you like that sort of thing, check it out. It's Live Aid versus the film, and they're so close. So, number 6. No comments, please.
Number 6, I like it a lot. It was Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber for number 6.
Don't you dare.
Michelle said she was there at Live Aid. Ooh.
I watched it with a huge pan of potato ash that my mum made while she went out for the day.
Mary says we've frozen. I'm going to double check. Not on YouTube and not on Facebook. You might have to refresh your stream, Mary. That's the case.
Yeah, we're okay. You may have popped out on your Wi-Fi. Number 7, Alex, is...
It is Scarface. Scarface for number 7.
Number 8.
Number 8. That one is, of course, Shrek. Shrek for number 8. Let me give that a quick refresh just in case. Refresh your stream, Mary.
Yeah, right.
Just making sure. Number 9.
I didn't know this one.
Number 9 was released last year. Very good film. One of the few original releases of that year. It was Knives Out. Knives Out for number 9. Which I was 15 at Live Aid. Wow.
I should go and might watch that then if you're giving it that recommendation. I also had a big recommendation for JJ Rabbit or Jojo Rabbit or something. What's it called?
Jojo Rabbit.
Everyone's talking about it. Apparently it's on Amazon Prime, so I might watch that.
Charlie says if we're frozen to what ear device. That's a good point, Charlie. I think Mary's a smart woman. She can do it. Number 9 was Knives Out. And number 10, Play With Us, was The Shining. The Shining for number 10.
Yes.
Stephen King actually says that the TV film version was much better than Kubrick's version.
Yeah.
Which is probably one of the only people on Earth that actually said that. But then again, he wrote the books, so maybe he has some sort of right in saying it.
Maybe just didn't get on with
Sorry,
them.
number 6, Dawn, was Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber.
I know that. Yeah, knowledge. I did that without you putting a weird thing on my voice.
Derek Woolley said, Live Aid was 35 years ago today. Status quo with the first act on stage.
Yes, I watched the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I recorded it. I've still actually somewhere got the videotapes when I actually recorded the whole thing. And also I also recorded it on Radio 1 as well, on just audio tapes as well.
Mm-hmm. Right, I'm going to do odds for this round.
What have you given me?
Full marks round 3. Well done, Yolanda. Parasite's good, Joe. Yeah, it is. Just the two of us scored 6. We don't get out much. That's what the lockdown was for. You should have stocked up on films and Netflix and stuff, I suppose. Oh, you might have something better to do, I guess. John, 420. I hate films. Husband loves them. We only got 4. That's a shame. I do apologise. Debbie says 20-28 out of us for the boys are being very quiet. Win-win. Derek says the tapes might be worth a bob or two. This horde will never get rid of anything. Right, number 1. What is the name of Anthony Gormley's cast iron statue that overlooks the A1 near Gateshead? Louise Inglis, the purple one from 1989, was Batman.
The original.
The 1989 version by Tim Burton was Batman. That was Michael Keaton.
No.
Yes, it was Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, yeah.
The face blurred out was Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
Number 2. What sort of pastry is used to make profiteroles? That's weird seeing it like that.
Benjamin's given a recommendation to Knives Out as well.
This is the last time you're going to see my hair like this. I've got a haircut on Friday.
He's going bald.
I'm having a proper haircut.
Moving on, number 3. Number 3. Which Disney film centres around a strong-willed daughter of a chief of a Polynesian village who is chosen by the ocean itself to reunite a mystical relic to the goddess Tifiti?
I'm glad you chose that one, because I would have had a clue.
Indeed. So which Disney film centres around a strong-willed daughter of a chief of a Polynesian village who is chosen by the ocean itself to reunite a mystical relic with the goddess Tifiti?
A lot of words.
A lot of words.
Oh, we're ahead of time.
Bertie, I dread to think.
Question number 4. What do people in the USA call the 5-cent coin?
Moving on, number 5. Bit more local in the grand scheme of things. Number 5. What form of transport is Manchester's Metrolink? So what form of transport is Manchester's Metrolink? Oh, for God's sake, Bertie. Chosen by the ocean, didn't see that one coming.
That tumbleweed.
I saw that as well. Someone had a joke today. It was guy works in North Yorkshire at a goldsmith's, and a guy comes in and says, "Can you do a solid gold statue of me dog?" And he said, "Yeah, do you want 18 carat?" He went, "Nah, eating a bone's fine." Alex, have you told the person cutting Mark's hair to say "spin love" when he sits in the chair?
Charlie, calm down. Number 6. Oh, I like this one. I only need the first name on this one. What was the character name of E.T.'s friend? So E.T. the extraterrestrial, the film, the little lad that befriends him. What was his first name? That is a real tip of the tongue question.
Andrew, we do have the drink. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're drinking. Wine doesn't affect us the same as the lag we had on Friday, was it?
One of those things is every now and again you just have something that just goes straight to your head.
Weirdly, we haven't eaten that much today, but we had a lot on Friday, and it's I don't know.
If I'd have given you my really crap Yorkshire accent, it would have been even more funny, I guess. But
one day I'll tell my no.
Number 7. Who or what were Little Boy and Fat Man? So who or what were Little Boy and Fat Man? And if you say us, I swear to God.
Yes.
We don't have the answers for 6 to 10 for the last round. This is for Mary.
What was you doing, Mary? Throwing bits of paper at people?
Number 6 was Dumb and Dumber. Number 7 was Scarface. Number 8 was Shrek. Number 9 was Knives Out. And number 10 was The Shining. Dog's gone to sleep now. Good.
It's very weird seeing your comments turn up about 40 seconds later. Do we said something? Question number 8. Oh, this will sort out the normal people from the winos. In the drinks industry, what do the letters A, B, V describe?
That's all right, Mary, no problem. It seems a lot of people did actually lose connection. It wasn't just you. So you weren't fiddling.
Number 9, quickly on.
Number 9. Number 9, what colour is Alice's dress in Disney's Alice in Wonderland? So what colour is Alice's dress in Disney's Alice in Wonderland? It may differ from the book. We're talking about Disney. We've got 2 Disney questions there, completely unbeknownst to us. I didn't notice that at all.
Yeah. Jonathan Skinner, you could never be a wino. You just get madly drunk on real ale. And then have abusive conversations with taxi drivers.
Andrew Gilbert, always bring vodka. Words to live by. Okay, and finally number 10, Mark's very excited for this one.
I like this one.
Rightfully so.
People across the US used to pile rocks on top of local mountains to try and make their state the tallest. So it would differ from one state to the next. One would take the record, then the next one would actually put more stones up just to make them the tallest state. The contest ended in 1959. Why?
Charlie, are we allowed to utter Disney without paying them? Every time we say that word, we do lose a few quid out of our PayPal. I'm kidding. No, when we did that, I don't know if anyone was here for the last time, but we mentioned we did that. Probably one of the first weeks we did this. We did a Disney quiz. We didn't use any pictures that were copyright, but we did have a red and black shaped circle which resembled Mickey Mouse's colours, and we actually got a temporary letter saying that we were under investigation. That's how serious Disney are. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how anybody makes any money on the internet making videos nowadays, because the atmosphere of copyright claiming is ridiculous.
And the algorithms, you can't actually argue against it. That's the worst of it. And we get permission for every single band that we put up, and we still get hit by it.
Even our close friends who are in the business have no control over their YouTube, striking us for any copyright used. Joe says, real ale drinkers don't get drunk, they get leany and dribbly. I take offence at that. I'm a real ale drinker. Paul, did Trump steal all the rocks to sell? Gonna build a wall with them.
And for the final time, here are your 6 sixes.
And during the break, we'll get onto our final poll as well. So currently, the poll, it is movie posters.
Have gone.
Movie posters has gone.
So it's between kids, TV, or risque questions. They're my slightly rude ones that I've got.
There we go. Quick the poll.
So which one do you want on Friday?
There we go. Oh, replying to myself there. There we go.
Is that wine hitting or something?
The poll is up there, Crafty Craig.
You haven't pinned it.
Can't yet. Charlie Grant says, I think my mum knows the answer to number 10. I'll ask her. Go and let her know then. There we go. Pin the comment.
At the end of this, we'll be putting Jax's YouTube channel up there. If you'd like to subscribe to it, just temporarily, just so she can get the name in. But basically, by this time next month, fine to just drop out of it. She'll have the authority to actually do it. Just the way they work.
That's the final poll now has been pinned. That's your head to head.
Should we put some music on?
No.
And we're going back to Vonum. And the song that I'm just overwhelmed with, I think it's absolutely amazing. And we're going to go with a recap for round 4. So this is Your Way by Vonum. Cheers, guys, if you're watching. I know you said you would try and get in tonight. We're doing something on Friday. Can you tell me what you think of this song? Whether you really like it or not? We're on green again.
But as he loves the question, it's delayed. Thank God the lid was on. No problem, Greg. There's no problem to Greg. How do you vote on the straw poll if you are a robot?
In the wrong ways. Her crazy thinking ways.
I once had a guy trying to argue that point with me in a similar sort of thing in a pub. For our quiz nights, we used the tagline, quizzes for fun people, not want to be Einsteins. And he was adamant that he wanted an Einstein's quiz. And I said, well, that's just not us. There are others out there, but I want it here. It was weird.
I have a word, but is there a theme to the answer to number 6, 6's anagram? The theme as far as I know.
No, not as I'm aware. Might be, but I don't think there is.
Inadvertently might be a theme, but we haven't done it on purpose.
She's the best damn girl that I've ever seen. I can tell this time she'll see what I see. In her ways. The way she smiles makes my day. Just give us up and left, yeah. Swing to the right all night. Hit you later, shake your head. Don't be more start to bed. Spin to the left, yeah. Swing to the right all night. Let me feel your way. See a girl who blows my mind. Head to toe, she's doing just fine. From the back to the front, everything in between. I can tell by the watch, she knows what I mean.
We're getting questions by email. People asking us for booking for the 5th of August. We think we know how we're going to do it, but we just need to absolutely clarify it. There are tables of 4, there are tables of 6, and you're literally buying a table. You're not paying per person, you're paying per table. That's the way it's going to work through. How we're doing it, we think we've come up with the best way to do it, but we want to be absolutely sure before we reveal how that's going to work. So we will give at least 5 days notice. It's going to be a bit like Glastonbury. We're going to give 5 days notice and say we're going to open it up at a certain time on a certain day, which will probably be in the evening so everyone can do it. And that's the way it's going to go. I think that's just the fairest way.
Yeah, so not currently taking any bookings at the moment, just so we get the logistics
And you
sorted.
do it through us, not the pub. The pub will not take bookings for you.
But as we said, we've not got any logistics sorted yet, so please don't email us about booking yet. We'd love to get you all in, but we need to make sure we can get the system in place first.
Yeah.
Okay, on to our final part of the quiz. It is the answers to round 4.
This is one uncomfortable cushion. Turn it round, might be a bit softer.
Give everyone a nice view of your head again.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's... Well, I'll have that next week, all right?
Martin says, don't talk to me about Glastonbury. They were a team name a few weeks ago, was it you?
Yes, I would love Glastonbury to give the interest that they've made on all that ticket money that they've held over to the Music Venues Trust. But there you go. Hey-ho. Okay, Anthony Gormley's cast iron statue that overlooks the A1 is the Angel of the North, which is quite apt because on my Facebook feed there was a version of it done with the plasticine morph, and they called it the Angel of the Morph.
Oh dear.
It was just coincidence. It appeared on my my timeline tonight, this week, today even. The sort of pastry used to make profiteroles is choux pastry.
Chooks.
I'm not bothered about spelling. The Disney film is Mona. Is that right?
No.
Moana.
Yes. If you just read it.
This is what I have to put up with. Day in.
Oh,
day
what a
out.
Moana you are.
I've had 4 months of this. I've worked out that in lockdown I've been inside this house for 95% of the time.
I'm
Bonkers.
sick of him.
The 5-cent coin is a nickel.
Andrew, you said Andrew Gilbert, you said Google's listening to us all. That is absolutely correct. I was talking about hidden object games with my girlfriend the other day. Literally just talking face to face, and she started getting ads on her phone for hidden object games. Just through talking.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
it works. It really does. When you're out with friends, just talk about decide on a subject that you're going to talk about. We did it with deodorants, and within 10 minutes, 2 of us were getting flagged with deodorant adverts.
Actually, I wanted to buy some new boxer shorts. And I remember hearing about these ones that are really good for chafing. So I kept just saying anti-chafe boxer shorts to my phone. And eventually the ad came up. I was like, that was the one I wanted. Anyway.
That was too much information. Could have said something nicer.
No, I wanted to be honest.
Manchester Metrolink. Easy question for those Rochdale folk up there who tap in. It is a tram, or if you want to be pedantic, a light railway.
Benjamin, I will not stop bullying him, no.
It is. It's
just
Bullygate
so fun.
again.
You love it.
Oh, I love this one. E.T.'s human friend was, of course, Elliot. Did you get that one? Did we catch you out? Little Boy and Fat Man were the 2 atom bombs dropped on Japan.
I know it's
That
TMI.
That ended the... thank you, Sharon. That ended the war.
I was just being honest. I couldn't think of anything that I could make up in time. I just wanted to get the story out there.
I wouldn't mind, but the amount of time you comment about my social filter being really...
But you do it about me. It's all right talking about yourself. Number 8. In the drinks industry, what do the letters ABV stand for?
I'll go for that. I'm drinking now.
Yeah, it is alcohol by volume. Alcohol by volume. By volume.
By Bobo. Alice in Wonderland's dress, we would normally show you, but we're not allowed to, so we can only put the words up. It's blue.
Roll on deodorant will stop chafing. See, linked both stories there, Joe. Thank you.
This is going down the wrong path.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
People across the USA used to pile rocks, and then the contest ended in 1959 because put it up. Alaska joined the USA, which took the height of the mountain, increased it by 6,000 feet. So therefore, it couldn't get anywhere near it. Alex is currently typing the answers to the rounds for the people that missed it. So just going to put that through. We're also going to just do a quick pin. We're just doing a quick post of Jax's YouTube channel again. Just so you all see it.
Can't get it up. It's not working. There we go. There it is. It's easy to find because it's called Happy Yogis. It's quite two unique words. Oh dear God, Charlie, you were very subtle with that one. Even I didn't get that.
What was that?
He said number 10, Alaska. Alaska. Yeah. Also, Bertie's comment, ending the war, aka killing millions of innocent people. Yes, exactly. So there you go.
So we just put Jax's YouTube page up there. If you could give it a quick subscribe, just temporarily, so she can actually name it. Okay, 7 answers, and then we ask you to divide it by 4. So let's put it up. So let's start this off. So let's put them up. So number 1 was future, which gave you an R in the green slot. Number 2 was afford, which gives you an O. Number 3 was carbon, which gives you a C. The 4th one was barrow, which gave you an R.
A B.
No, an R.
Oh no.
The 5th one was street, giving you a T. And the final one was dancer, that gave you an A. And if you put all those letters and rearrange them, you get carrot. So that counts to 7 answers. So divide that 7 by 4, and that will basically separate the teams out, hopefully, because we keep getting teams with lots of the same scores.
So it's 1 point each.
So start off with 1 point for each of them, and then divide it by 4 to add to your round 4 answers. So it's worth 1.75 that round.
Right, so if you got it all right, you got 1.75 if you got everything correct. Joe, if you want to send me a message afterwards, I'll put all your points in order on the screen for you.
Got a message from Jax asking people, thanking people that have actually subscribed. Cheers, Jax.
And the result of the head-to-head with 68.
It is a 33-68% split going to, drum roll,
Kids TV!
It is Kids TV. You've got classic Kids TV.
So we'll make it a classic for everybody. We'll try and go through the range of Kids TV from as early as we can up until,
No.
Yeah, pretty much. But if you were a kid now, then it wouldn't be now, would it? It'd be like if you're an adult now, your kids' TV shows then. Yeah. Okay.
Or if your parents, the ones that you're showing your kids as well.
Yes. 76 The Musketeers, no copyright infringement intended. So the scoring for the marathon, they were all worth 1 point each, and then you divide that by 4.
So it's out of 1.75 in total.
So if you got all of them correct, it's 1.75.
Michelle got a full house on round 4.
I think next time I'll just do 1 point each.
Yeah. Well, I just thought it would split people up because we were saying we were going to do something to split people up, didn't we?
Yeah. So full marks would be 1.75. Joe John's got tow bar, not barrow. Oh.
Again, I'm just having a quick look on the PayPal. Thank you to those of you who have donated. It really means a lot to us. Even just your usual £2 entry per team it really helps. It just helps. It's literally after 12 weeks, Universal Credit came back to me to tell me that I didn't actually qualify.
I mean, at that point you knew they weren't going to, but it's the way it is.
And then they were insistent that I actually went up there and acknowledged it. Like, sent me 3 emails and called me up in a week. In about 3 days. Sent me 3 emails and then called me up because I hadn't responded. Yet they took 12 weeks to actually do anything.
Ridiculous. Thank you very much, Judith.
So do we know how we're doing with the poll? Oh, we said, didn't we? So I'm behind things.
You're behind, Jesus. If you're behind, they're going to be 15 seconds behind, plus 35 seconds behind. Yeah, so it's going to be Kids TV for Friday.
And a couple of others. We will have multiple choice. We'll have it ends with instead of it begins with. And we'll just see how many people turn up.
Yeah.
It might be the last Friday. We don't know yet.
Yeah. We're not currently getting as many people as we thought we would on Friday. And to be brutally honest, it's a lot of effort for about an eighth of what we normally get on a Monday.
Yeah.
So it
wasn't even that. It was less than 10%.
Yeah, we try and always put the exact same amount of effort in every quiz we do. So it's
what you see is like us doing for 2 hours. It takes 2 of us at least 6 hours each to put this quiz together before we actually even host it.
Yeah. So Friday's not currently earning as much as we'd like. We're not getting the amount of people in as we'd like as well.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Thank you, Sue.
I see what you're saying, Kate, but they're holding on to a lot of money. And my personal take on the whole situation is grassroots music have had a slight lifeline. We have got to see how it plays out from the government. But up to that point, the whole grassroots music was actually going to fall to its knees and collapse. 70% of venues were within 2 months of having to close their doors for good. And they're sitting on all that interest for a year because they can't put the show on. And nothing came from them. That's just my own personal take. But the worst thing for grassroots venues is they develop the talent. The Ed Sheerans of this world, the Adeles, etc. They start off in grassroots venues. But as soon as they get bigger, those venues are too small for them. So they never go back there. So they never actually reap the rewards of creating those relationships with those artists. And that is just my own personal take.
Anyway, let's not get too political at the end.
Yes.
See you Friday, Roy. Thank you very much for playing. We'll talk to you about that, Joe, as well. Don't forget, Joe, if you want to send me either the quiz actually or me personally, if you want to send me your scores, I'll put it on there. Thank you for being there Friday, Paul. Hannah said the words clockwise is okay for Bavarians. Which is good.
Yeah. Translating from German to English as well as sign out. That's pretty good going.
Bertie says he's overscored this week. Oh, What a shame. I'll see you Friday, Fiona. Blarina got 79.75. Well happy with the chinking glass. Charlie being a promoter there. Everyone come on Friday. We'd love to see you. And thank you, Andrea and Sue. Yeah, that's better than we got there. Debbie Logan, our best quiz result ever. Thank you very much. You're very welcome.
Great
Thank you.
when that happens.
You love to see it. All right, we're going to give it 1 more minute and we're going to sort those scores into order and we'll find out who our winners are.
Boom, boom.
So let's have a look at the score as it is now. I've taken out the Byron.
Yeah, we took us out. There's a couple of people who have not put the final round in yet. So I think we'll just give it another minute.
Yeah, if you haven't put your score in yet, now is the time to do so. I will give you another share of the link. Joe, if you want to send me a message now, I'll put your scores in for you.
Stephen Wilcox with 59, good score. I said we've got some people that are playing in teams using social media chat apps, and then we've got some people that basically are just playing on their own, which is the whole point of why we did this in the first place. It was just to create a place where people can come together and be back in the teams that they used to be in. And then it's sort of like grown and it got a bit more sort of national. And then as you've seen, we've got the people from Germany, we have people from America and Ireland. It went international. It was quite cool. Loved that side of it.
Or Bangladesh kids.
I'm banging the desk, sorry.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much, Joe.
yeah, when we know more, we will tell you about how the station quiz is going to work. We realise that there's going to be a bit of a rush because they are literally less than half the number of tables we normally have, and you're literally buying a table, not places. So you're either going to buy a table for 4 or a table for 6, and each one of those will have a set price against it. We've got loads of stuff that we've got to buy to be able to make this happen. We're working literally within the guidelines that the government have set out, and we're closing the pub for the duration of the quiz. So basically people will empty out, and then people will come in for the quiz itself, and only quizzers will be allowed in the pub. I think they might be doing some drinks in the beer garden for other people, but the pub itself is purely quiz only.
Right. Again, more details as we've got. What we've said now might not be final tonight, so just bear that in mind, guys. 16 and 16. Oh, very consistent scores there for you, Joe. 18, 16, 16, 16. Fantastic, 66. Okay, let's get those scores in
That's a
order then.
Roots number, isn't it?
I don't know.
Route 66?
Oh, I don't care. Right, here we go.
Here we go. Let's put them in order. And then start at the bottom and scroll up.
Scroll up. Okay. So we're in the way a little bit there, I think.
Just check us out. Or can you move us to the left?
There we go.
Or the middle?
Scary Mags. No. What were your scores, Mary? Can you just tell me your scores? Kelly Jones, can we have the dimension of the table we're buying?
There'll either be tables of 6 or tables of 4.
That's about as all we can give you.
And there will be obviously the social guidelines are to do with social bubbles, which will have fully listed on the event page so you can see what is necessary.
Right, well, there we go. That means tonight, let's get ourselves back in. Our winners tonight with 85 points, fantastically well played. It is the Brainy Bunch from Nottingham.
How can you get 21 points on round 1?
I don't know.
And 22 points. You can only get 21.75 on round 4.
Okay. Oops. 21.75.
Yeah. So maximum points. I think the Brainy Bunch might be cheating a little bit.
I've knocked you down a peg then.
I'll still put them in the same position.
Yeah. We work on honesty here, guys. If you're going to fake your score, then at least fake it convincingly. There we go.
Listen to the man.
Mary, there we go. Let's get your scoring for you there, Mary. 1 second. We've got 18, 20, 18, 16, and Carrot. So that would be 17.75.
Charlie Grant, you said, if you pay double, can we have chairs as well? You're going in the garden, mate.
Going on the roof. There we go. Got you in there. Yep. You're in there, Mary.
I'm not so sure about the Brainy Bunch putting in false figures for the rounds. I think we've got quite a few teams with 79.5 at the top.
Well, we're all working on honesty, guys. If you want to pretend and give yourself a fake score, you're well within your rights to, but you don't win anything.
Well, that's the point. There's no money involved. It's just the reason we put the score grid up there was teams from various pubs wanted to see how they competed against each other, and that's the reason why we put it up, just for the fun of it. Wilma's Not So Isolated Wonders, who followed us around quizzes for at least probably 15 years now.
Oops. There you go, Fran, I got you in there. Sorry if I missed any of your scores you told me a minute ago. Boop, boop. Final score, there we go.
How are we on the numbers?
Steve, we're not going to delete the cheats. If you want to cheat, then you're well within your rights too, but people will know you're going to cheat. It's fine. Nah. The score grid's a score grid. It's just for fun. There's no...
Mary, we don't want it just for regulars. We want it... The whole point of us doing this was for anybody who wanted to make contact with friends and play along with friends.
It also means we get to look at everyone from around the country. We get to know where people are and things.
It literally was not for us to make money in that aspect, though it helps us because we literally have got nothing coming in. The whole point we did this in the first place was to let people be connected together, because I've had, if I'm being honest, a real tricky time on lockdown, on not having the connections that I've had with people. I would normally sit with music and quiz. I would normally see 500 people a week and have some kind of connection with them, and I literally have one now, and it's been for all these months one person. Because Alex has got a girlfriend, so I just said, okay, for this household, that can be your social household to go and see his girlfriend. So literally, I'm literally on my own, and I realise what mentally it's done for me, and I want to make it right for other people as well. So that's why we've said that anyone can take part, and that's why we made it free, so that anyone could take part. It's about connections.
Kelly Jones says...
Sorry, I'm getting a bit serious now, aren't I? Sorry.
To be fair, it's not a quiz for wannabe Einsteins. Maybe they're just bad at maths.
I love that, Kelly. We're going to nick that.
Yeah.
We're going to nick that one.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of the weeks you do get a lot of teams who get 99% of the points or 100%. Bez Brainiacs do quite well, and I don't think they're cheaters, but it might just be the case that they misread the amount of points you get. It could be any sort of thing like that. It's fine.
Yeah. Jax says, I just see, Alex, you've pinned it. That Jax is thanking you for subscription to a YouTube page. Maybe we can just post it one more time, what it actually is, if we can find it. So this is literally just to enable Jax to name her page, rather than it being a string of about 25, 30 different weird digits that you can see on the screen now. And it just helps. So if you can just subscribe, if it's not for you afterwards, unsubscribe. It's fine. You did it all for us to get Quiz Actually as an actual name for YouTube. So you can now go youtube.com/Quiz Actually. She wants to do the same with Happy Yogis.
As people are asking about other pubs that we might be going back to, we've got no word yet on the other pubs that we're doing.
We're speaking to them. We're letting them know we're available. But each one of them is very different. The shape and the form of them are different, and so the way they have to operate is different. The guidelines... No, I won't say that. Just let's say the guidelines are not the best for general pubs. Maybe a certain chain got involved too much, and it's been done for their business model.
Let's not promote any slander now.
I'm not doing any slander. I'm just saying.
I know what you want. Thin ice there.
Okay, I'll say no more.
What's a D-chop? I don't know what a D-chop is, Joe. Okay, how are we at? We're at 36 people.
It's going down now, isn't it?
And 73 on our YouTube.
We've got 73 of you still on YouTube. That's great.
What are you all doing there? Get out of it. No, we're kidding. Yeah, we're going to give you another couple of minutes. And we are going to love you and leave you.
We've got a message coming in. We're going to have a quick nosy at.
Oh, that's fine. If you've got other things you can do on a Friday, that's fine. You know, we want people to come, but we're not forcing you. We're not saying, please come when you're not a fan of the quiz. It's not like that.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got things that you're doing, it's fine.
We did Fridays because the pubs, there's a limit on how many people can go into them. And also that a lot of people don't feel right to go in pubs at the moment. So we just thought we'd give them an alternative option for something to do on a Friday night when other people are going to the pub.
Oh, Joe, the pub we're going to is the station bar in Hove, near Hove Station.
Literally outside Hove Station.
Neil St. John says, don't believe anyone got the Alaska one. I actually almost got it when Mark asked me the question. I guessed it was because of Hawaii. Mark clarified it was because of Alaska, but they joined in the same year.
Yeah. Hawaii doesn't have the mountains that high. Alaska is the Alaskan mountain is 6,000 meters higher than anything that's in the normal landmass of the United States. So therefore, they couldn't put 6,000 meters worth of stones on the top.
As Mark mentioned his favourite pub vending snack tonight.
No, I haven't mentioned Hove Gelato. I am in touch with the people who run those pubs. If there's any news coming forward, you'll be the first to know from me.
Oh, thank you, Joe. That's really nice of you.
And then we've still got the big news to announce once we can announce it.
And Kathy says she can't do Fridays, but she likes to catch up. Believe it or not, even viewing the videos retroactively still helps with our view count and gives us potential outlets for us to grow as a channel. So even if you don't watch it live, even the fact that you watch it again does mean that we get noticed by YouTube. We've actually, this is really nerdy, I'll only briefly mention it, but we've actually found on YouTube that a lot of people find our channel just through suggestions rather than being told about us. They're actually finding us organically through YouTube's algorithm promoting us. So
Because a number of people watching it.
yeah. And because we're a channel that doesn't promote any salacious content as well.
And also because of the numbers of you watching is leading into what we've got to announce as our second thing.
Oh my God, Charlie Grant, we didn't do the bobblehead.
I think we
No, we'll leave it now. We'll have to do it next Monday. We'll have to do it... When should we do it? We'll have to do it next Monday now.
Yeah, I'll have to do it next Monday.
I am so sorry we forgot.
Can we have that one? We haven't done that one, have we?
I think people get that one.
Hmm?
I don't think people would get that one.
Well, that's a good one then.
Maybe.
Yeah, they've always been too easy for people. I just noticed that Eric Mundy, the manager of the station...
You mention him just once and he pops in. He's like the devil.
Yeah. You said that, I didn't. You said that, I didn't. Eric, literally, just before you joined us again, we've been talking about us starting out at the station on the Wednesday, the 5th of August. We've explained that we have not set yet on how it's all going to work, and we're going to come back to people.
Fran, we're not letting anybody take any bookings at the moment, so we'll let you know when we're going to start taking bookings, Fran.
We're going to basically say bookings are from a certain date and a certain time, which I'll make in the evening, just in case people are at work, and we'll explain how that system works. We've got an idea on how it works. We need to confirm that with the management of the station on how we're going to do it, and then that's the way it'll happen.
Julia said the Brainy Bunch might have had 57 people in their team and bad at maths. You know, it takes all sorts, doesn't it?
Let's not get into that gate again.
Okay, we are going to go now, guys. Thank you so much for playing. We are back on Friday. Please make sure you can join us for that one. We might have a tease for a bobblehead on Friday if you come. If you get a few enough people, we might.
Yeah, if we get over, if we get 50% more than we had last time, we'll do a bobblehead.
We might do two. I have plenty to go around. Anyway, thank you so much for playing, guys. We will see you on Friday, or we'll see you again next Monday. Thank you so much for donating to our PayPal if you do. If you can't donate to PayPal, then your sharing and word of mouth works wonders as well. So